Hi, my name is Larry Jordan, and welcome to this Power Up webinar on using music to enhance a scene. In this particular case, we're going to take a look at two different dramatic scenes and how we can use music to enhance the emotion that scene contains. And along the way, I'll show you how the scene was shot and give you some examples of how I decided to edit it. So today, we're doing something unusual. We're looking not at technology and not at software. We're looking at aesthetics. That's what this webinar is about. Oh, by the way, we have a new subscription service. All our online video tutorials and webinars are now available via subscription. For one low monthly price, you get streaming access anytime, anywhere via the internet to these webinars and lots of tutorials on my website. To learn more, visit larryjordan.biz/subscriptions. What I want to cover today is using two different versions of the same scene. I'll show you how changing the selection and placement of music changes the emotional impact of the scene. And along the way, I'll show you how I edited each scene. Specifically, I want to play the original multi-camera scene, show how I edited each of the scenes, illustrate the emotional impact of a musical underscore, illustrate the emotional impact of adding music at emotional beats within the dramatic scene, and illustrate how using different music changes the emotion of the scene. The cool thing is the stuff we're talking about here works in Premiere, Final Cut 10, Final Cut 7, any editing package. We're not limited to the specific editing package. In my particular case, I'll be using Final Cut 7, but the techniques that we're talking about here apply universally. The key idea to keep in mind is that before you start scoring anything, think about the story that you're trying to tell. Who or what is this scene about? Because dialogue tells us what to think, music tells us what to feel. And the timing of the music tells us when to feel it. We have two scenes. The first scene is where Lisa finally realizes that she is falling in love with Andrew. The second scene, which uses the same dialogue, the same set, the same actors, Andrew is shocked to discover that Lisa no longer loves him. In the first scene, Lisa is the focal point. In the second scene, Andrew is the focal point. This is our first scene where Lisa realizes she's falling in love with Andrew.
Andrew, this is from me. It is not what you deserve, but it is all that I have the means to provide.
Sir, you have just gotten what you finally deserve. If you keep your promises and love just as well as you have exceeded all promises, she will be well content.
Shall we go, cuz?
Aye, fare you well, fair gentlemen.
I cannot say I thank you. You have left me speechless. All I have left is amazement. I am undone.
Beautiful. I love that smile at the end. It sort of wraps it all up in this wonderful emotional bow. And we could just let the scene go like that, but, well, let's add a simple music underscore that goes under the whole piece. And to do that, we'll just turn on this audio track and listen to the difference of putting music under the entire performance.
Andrew, this is from me. It is not what you deserve, but it is all that I have the means to provide.
Sir, you have just gotten what you finally deserve. If you keep your promises and love just as well as you have exceeded all promises, she will be well content.
Shall we go, cuz?
Aye, fare you well, fair gentlemen.
I cannot say I thank you. You have left me speechless. All I have left is amazement. I am undone.
Notice also that the music rings out after the video fades to black. That's a technique that I like, where I can get away with it. And I can't always get away with it when I'm doing a broadcast program. But having the video fade leaves that sort of an after image in your imagination, which the music then drives home the emotional point of her joy at being together with Andrew.